How's it going, Llama Gang, and welcome into the new studio. I'm very excited with how it turned out. So this is where we're going to be doing our what the f videos from now on. But we did do a rebranding of the name. We are now calling them Rocket League Rewinds moving forward. So yeah, before we get into all of the good stuff though, we're going to be looking over roster changes, new updates, everything like that that's going on in the Rocket League world right now. Please don't forget to like, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. All of your support is greatly appreciated. So yeah, let's just jump right into the good stuff. All right, guys, as you know, the new update for Rocket League has dropped. I think the one thing we can all agree about this update is that the new map is absolutely gorgeous. I haven't heard anybody say anything bad about it yet. I set it as my training map immediately. There's almost something tranquil about it. It's just that I think they did such a good job with creating this map. I hope they keep it around. I hope they don't take it out anytime soon. Yeah, I just really enjoy playing games on it. With the new special events items, an item that I really enjoy is the dragon decal. I think they did a good job with that one. I'm not much of a topper user, but I also enjoyed the look of the paper dragon topper that they put in there. So yeah, if you enjoy toppers, that would be my suggestion. One negative thing about the update though that I did notice is that a lot of people have been saying that tournaments are down. I know I just tried to run tournaments a few nights ago on stream, and they were just not working at all. I think they're working for like a few people, not working for a lot of people. So yeah, a little frustration there. So I hope they get that fixed fairly quickly. All right, there was also a little bit of craziness in the Rocket League store. The white Dominus was up for sale. I know a lot of people bought it. I personally did not because I have Bacchus mod and I can create my car however I want it to look. But I know there were a lot of giveaways going on, a lot of people wanting to get their hands on one of those. If you were lucky enough to do that, do you enjoy using it? Is it as beautiful as you thought it would be? If you did not buy it though, do you regret not getting it while it was there? I'm sure there's plenty of ways now that you can get your hands on one though if you really desire to. I've seen it in a lot of games, so it seems to be very popular. We're getting overrun by white Dominus users. I also do want to do a quick shout out for an up-and-coming YouTuber, Wayton Pilkin. I was lucky enough to get an interview with him recently, so if you would like to check him out, please click the link above and check out that interview to get to know more about him. But if you haven't checked out his videos yet, please do yourself a favor and do that. He does a lot of informative videos on how to improve your gameplay, things you can work on, tips and tricks in that area. So please be sure to go show him some love. Speaking of YouTubers and content creators, Sunless Khan just recently tweeted out, I guess about 2 days ago when this video will be released, that him, Leth, and Musty, they made it. They made it into qualifiers for play-ins. So it'll be interesting to see how far they actually get. Pretty cool that they made it this far though. So yeah. All right, moving on. We are going to go into some roster changes. There were a lot of roster changes that happened. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to cover all of that. That'd just be too crazy, but I am going to try to touch on all of the big events and big roster changes that happened. Right before we go into that though, I do want to just do a quick mention that Lawler, it was announced that he will not be doing the announcing for RLCS this year. So if you want to know more about that, I will link the video for the podcast he did with Subpar below, so you can go check that out to get to know all the details about what went on there and why that is not happening. All right, let's get into all of these roster changes. All right, we're gonna kick things off over on the NA side of things. RBG, Rapid and Seabass ended up kicking Aeon and picking up Memory, and then the three of them decided to leave RBG and start going under their own team name, Flight. So then Bullsend ended up picking up Aeon, and under the coaching of Michelando, I'm really excited to see how far that team goes under the coaching of Michelando this season. All right, E United Hawkster was supposedly supposed to take over Torment's spot in C9, but there are rumors that there was a forced stop by one of the orgs. So Torment will still be there. We're still going to see the classic Cloud9. Honestly, I can't imagine seeing Cloud9 without Torment. Yeah, that's just like the team you think of when you think of Cloud9. So we'll see how they do this season. They didn't make it. They surprised everyone by not making it pretty much anywhere last season. So we'll see how they do this season if they come back a little stronger. So moving on, Pittsburgh Knights kicked Mist from the roster, and they ended up picking up AJ from Rogue. Ghost picked up First Killer, but shortly after that all went through, he ended up being kicked for unknown reasons, and then Ghost ended up picking up Mist from Pittsburgh Knights. The team that ended up getting First Killer was Rogue, so a little bit of a switcheroo with those three teams there. All right, moving on over to the EU side of things. A lot going on here. A little drama over on the Vitality side of things. After the season ended, Scrub Killer was just kicked from Vitality out of the blue. Apparently KDOP and Fairy Peak wanted an all-French lineup, so to do that they picked up Alpha 54. Scrub Killer is rumored to go to Mouse Esports, but as of the time of this recording, nothing has been confirmed there. All right, so Alpha 54 heads over to Vitality, and TSM ends up picking up Magnus. So Magnus will be joining Metzenars and Remco to finish off that team. Over on the FC Barcelona side of things, it was rumored that Bluey was going to be kicked for a while, and it finally happened. Bluey ended up going to a team that I'm sure you have heard of, Triple Trouble. They are back. Led by team captain Tadpole. I'm excited to see that team back. We'll see how they do this season. And finally, FC Barcelona, to fill that spot, ended up picking up Flakes. All right, so that wraps things up for roster changes. There was a lot more that happened, obviously, with organizations and players, but I will drop a link down below in the description for Liquipedia if you have any specific questions about a specific team or a player. Definitely go check that out there. Really quick before we go, speculations on RLCS this season, where it's going to be held. There have been some speculations about Texas. Some people have been saying that they're going to go back to EU for another Worlds because we haven't had a lot there. So they're going to try to find somewhere to do it over there. Let me know what you guys think, though, down below. I'm excited. I'm going to try to make it as best I can this year. I still have yet to make a LAN, so hopefully this is the year, because I know this one's going to be even more crazy and exciting than the previous ones. Big thank you to all you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do have any suggestions about things I can do different, things you want to hear more about in the community, please let me know down in the comments. I am happy to hear feedback. I will see you guys again in 2 weeks with more Rocket League recap. Thanks for joining me today. You guys have an awesome one.